The right man sitting in his house and thinking the right thought will be heard 100 miles distant, from a Chinese adage. We recognise that for a digital marketing manager to feel responsible for bringing around change is daunting. The first thing to accept is that you can't control what you can't control. That is to say, if the overall culture is so toxic and driven from the top down, then it is best to recognise that and instead focus your efforts on the space that you think you can influence. Think about how you can contribute to making things better within your sphere of influence. How can you make things better for the people around you? Your team, your colleagues, your partners, your agencies, or even your boss? Be the change you want to see in the world, Mahatma Gandhi told us. Change does not have to be grand and total. It can be small and incremental, with even small improvements having a ripple effect on the whole. If you commit to making those in your sphere of influence feel supported, cared for, and able to be themselves, you will soon find that they love coming to work and the results will inevitably follow. In larger organisations, word will get out. People will want to be on your team, and some of the things you put in place will be adopted elsewhere. Start small, but don't doubt that your actions can be a catalyst and lead the way for the rest of the organisation. Like we said at the beginning, the tail can wag the dog. In this part of the course, we'll show you how you can contribute to creating a culture that supports people to be their best and do the best work of their career. We show you how this seemingly impossible task is actually possible. We'll take a look at what they do at Google and equip you with a range of management tools which you can use to help your teams. It is simpler than first imagined, and the impact will propel you to achieve results that you never thought possible. Man is not fully conditioned and determined, but rather determines himself whether he gives in to conditions or stands up to them. In other words, man is ultimately self-determining. Man does not simply exist, but always decides what his existence will be, what he will become in the next moment. By the same token, every human being has the freedom to change at any instant. That's what Viktor E. Frankl tells us. The organisations that will still be here in 10 years' time will be those that are able to respond and adapt to the change the fastest. They are unlikely to be organisations that leave innovation to the leaders at the top of the hierarchy. The organisations with top-down hierarchical structures are likely to fail because the bottleneck constricts the pace of the innovation. Blockbuster is the poster child for failing to adapt to the rise of technology. While they stood still, Netflix moved from the mail-order movie rentals to online live streaming and entertainment production behemoth they are today. The momentary delay where the person at the top asks, "Should we do something about this?" opens the door to the plucky upstarts that don't care for the traditional ways. This is where a brave and agile digital marketing manager has a chance, through positively influencing the culture of their team, to influence the entire company to become more innovative and successful, providing great returns for all involved.